What's up, you guys? Today I decided to shoot a video about my childhood memories, and how I got this idea was, last night I was just looking through some stuff and I found some old drawings of when I was young. I don't know which age I was, probably I was 6 or 7, I don't remember, but I thought that I would share with you guys some stories from my childhood. Let's go for it. First of all is the story about my broken tooth. If you haven't watched this video, I will tell you again. So me, my mom, her ex-boyfriend and his friend went to the supermarket, and there was a cafe, okay, which had some really hard wooden chairs. It was like thick wood. This guy, my mom's ex-boyfriend's friend, was a policeman, and I decided, how cool would that be if he teaches me something that they do, like some cribs or whatever. And he did. And I hit the chair. He grabbed both my hands, my back, and he pushed me down, and I hit the wooden chair. And it hit my front tooth. But this tooth over here, it's fake. It's not real, it's metal underneath. Yeah, that's how it happened and why I have a fake tooth. Story number 2. Magic powers and H2O. So I was between 2nd and 4th grade, as I can recall, and then I was always going out with one friend, Sophie. So one day we decided that we are not normal kids. We have super magic powers, and my power was the wind. So I thought that when I do this thing with my hand, I can control the wind, and every time I do it, there was wind. I thought, I have magic powers. She thought the same too. Her magic power was, as I can recall, fire? I'm not sure. But then, probably she didn't like that childhood story, so we started pretending like we're mermaids from H2O. And every single time we went to the toilet, every single time she went down for the water to drink some, and she got her hands wet, she immediately fell on the ground like that, like fading, like, I'm a mermaid, I have a tail, oh my god! And she did that in front of everyone in the school who was in the toilet. It was a unisex toilet, so even guys went there. I know we were between 2nd and 4th grade, but even then that was embarrassing. And I had to hold the girl when she was falling down, pretending that her mermaid tail was on. And she was really heavy. Story number 3 is Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade obsession. So that was way back when I was in kindergarten. I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I collected them. I had like a bunch of bags filled, like huge bags filled with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I had no idea how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I still have no idea how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I collected those cards, and I had this huge box. It was under my bed, and it was filled with cards. And one day my mom decided that I don't need them and I should throw them away. So what I did was I collected like 5 or 10 cards from those Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and I cut off only the pictures, and I lost them too. My Beyblade obsession. Well, Beyblade was very popular animation back then. If you haven't watched it, you can go watch it. It's pretty cool. I still like it, even though I haven't watched it in a while. I collected stickers, I collected cards, comics, cover books, everything I can get my hand to, but never the Beyblades. My mom thought that this is a boys animation and I shouldn't have boy stuff. Even though I was wearing boy clothes. Even then, I still do. Everyone in the kindergarten had Beyblades and they had super fun with it, never allowed me to touch them. I was so sad by that. Memory number 4. Red nail polish. I was obsessed with my mom's red nail polish. She still had that box, it's like that big, and it's filled with nail polish, and like half of it, even more than a half of it, is red, different shades of red. So when I was young, I was really obsessed of taking the nail polish when my mom wasn't home, like when she was at work, and just open it and draw in random places with it. Like I had a lamp and I drew a face on it and then I broke it. On my wall, on my bed, I still have this, like that big red thingy, which is from the red nail polish, on the bed somewhere and another places, I don't remember. I just love to paint everything red with the nail polish, and I was in love with the smell. You know how nail polish smell? I don't like it now, but back then I really loved it. It was like my drug. Memory number 5, matches. My mom told me about this actually. I don't remember a lot of it. I really like to collect matches and burn them at home. I live in an apartment, not a house, and I just took the matches, light them and throw them under the wardrobe. And you could see, like a few days later, there's like a whole bunch of matches, burnt matches, under the wardrobe. I just love to do that. I have no idea why. So memory number 6, security dog. So I was living in this village in the mountains when I was young, and I had a dog. It was actually my neighbor's dog, but they weren't really there, so I took care of the dog most of the time. This dog was half wolf, half dog, because its mother was a wolf and its father was a big dog. And I don't know if it was because I was little or the dog was just big. It seemed like a bear to me, and I loved him very much, and he loved me too. So this particular day, the neighbors were deciding to hang and cut off heads of their rabbits and chickens, and I thought that was very cruel. So I decided to open the cage of the biggest rabbit so they don't kill him. The rabbit, of course, escaped the cage and started doing away, but unfortunately, at the same time there was a hunter with his dog, which is a hunting dog, of course. So what happened was, the rabbit escaped the cage, the hunter dog went after the rabbit, and my big wolfy dog went after the dog of the hunter and went back with it in its mouth, dead. The second time was winter and the snow was a lot. It was super cold, like the snow could get to my knees, and I wasn't wearing any gloves. And I was freezing like hell, and I fell down. It was like a hill, which was like that way, and I fell down. And what the dog did, he pulled me up by his, I forgot the name, and he started licking my hands with his hot tongue so he can warm them up. And last but not least, let's talk about the Piss River. So in my village there's a river which people now call the Piss River. It used to have another name, but now they changed it to Piss River because everything from the toilet goes into the river. So I was with one friend, and she decided that we should go to see the river and get into it, and I told her no because blah blah blah. So she went there and I went after her to hold her not to fall into the piss. And we both did. We were covered in piss and poop, and we cried a lot. And we went back. Our moms just stared at us for a few seconds, and they started laughing. We had to wash our clothes by hand, and they were white. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my stories. If you want more story time, just comment down below. I hope you like it, and subscribe. Bye.